Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Alpha Central titled "She Demanded 8 Months of Child Support Until a DNA Test Exposed the Truth." So here we have yet another woman who, decided to commit paternity fraud only to actually get exposed for it. Let's jump right into the video.
Beautiful. Can I have your snap? Are you going to treat my daughter like she's yours, play dress up, and teach her how a real man treats a lady? If not, leave me alone. Okay? Thanks. Lots of times when it comes to dating a single mom, it don't be the kids. It be the audacity. Are you going to treat my daughter like she's yours? Why would you tell this to a man you just meeting? The hell is wrong with you? Teach her how a real man treats a lady. Why didn't her father do that with her mother? And if her father didn't do that with her mother, all due respect, why is she even here?
Even if she were to meet a guy who would be cool with her having a child, she won't let that man teach her how to be a real lady. She's just looking for a guy to pay for her daughter, nothing more.
It's interesting to me that you guys object so much to me like thinking that, makeup is sort of deceptive and you're fighting me on it, but like I'm sure most of you would be to some degree upset if a guy misrepresented his height, either through shoe lifts or he lied about it on a dating app. You show up to the date, turns out he's shorter than you. If he wore a toupee,
women are gonna wear makeup. But that's for somebody.
Makeup is in its essence a lie.
Okay.
You guys can keep wearing it, but
we agree.
And we will.
Modern makeup is just a complete lie. Women like this spend way too much time plastering on so much of these products that it completely changes the way their faces look. But women like this are so insecure that they'll argue it's a totally different thing for them.
You're right.
Just be intellectually honest.
You're right.
Honest.
No, seriously, you're right.
It's a lie. If makeup did not amplify or improve or increase your physical appearance in some way, why would you wear it?
It doesn't, so we're done.
Do men care about physical appearance?
Yes.
So you are putting on a facade.
I just really want to please men.
Let's look at reality. Makeup is a facade. And if you can't be intellectually honest about that, I don't know what to tell you, but it is quite literally a facade.
Okay, let's all say okay and agree to disagree then.
It's paint.
Modern women are addicted to makeup. That's why the mere mention of them wearing less or none at all just gets them so damn angry. If they were really interested in pleasing men, they'd listen to their opinions, but they clearly aren't.
Hey, baby, what's your name? Let's go out, me and you.
Okay, where at?
McDonald's.
Why?
What do you mean? You look good. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Taco Bell?
I'm not down for that.
You're not down for Taco Bell? What are you down for?
I don't know, like maybe a nice restaurant in Miami.
Nice restaurant in Miami. Oh, you bougie.
Yeah, you got Miami money?
Miami money? You got Miami money?
I do.
You want to take me out there?
No.
Damn, you have a good one then?
What these women will never understand is how they need to be able to prove why a man should drop hundreds of dollars on them for a meal. Just existing doesn't really cut it.
You can now play Would You Rather with all the girlies who signed up for the T app. If you're not hit by now, the T app is basically an app for fat to get on there and talk about men in their area. Until recently, everybody who signed up for that app got their information leaked. So then people realized, damn, these aren't so bad. These are just chopped and miserable. The app is called tspill.fun. This is frying me. So pretty much they just have two people 1v1 and you pick who you would prefer.
It was all fun and games for these women when they were on the app and ripping into dudes, but the second the dudes started to speak up, all of a sudden things like this are out of line and an invasion of their privacy.
But the thing is, everybody on here is so goddamn ugly, so you really gotta lock in and think. Bro, y'all are not real for making this. They even have a bottom 50 leaderboard. They also have a top 50 and it shows your wins, your losses, your 2K record. Bro, even Dr. Pepper looks better than these hoes. I swear to God, I just grinded this app for 10 minutes. And this is the closest thing to a baddie I can find. I'm not gonna lie, y'all sassy as hell for making this app, but as someone who has 67 red flags on the T app, I'm hella proud.
Something like this was bound to happen. These women would have been left alone if they had enough sense to not post all of their personal information onto a private app.
No one can have a fun time on the internet. It's just the rule, especially if you're a woman. Nice try. Saw you trying to have fun there. Saw you trying to stay safe there. Not gonna happen. Not on their watch.
This woman's idea of fun is to go on an app and spend her time complaining, bashing, and just straight up lying about men. She's trying to act like a victim, but the harsh truth is that these women brought this on themselves.
You have been responsible for child support all these years.
I have been homeless because of it. I can't pay rent. I can't do nothing. I don't have a life. Her mother had denied me a DNA test, so why would I believe the child's mine? Why would I want to get involved with the child and come to find out years later that the child's not mine anyway?
You truly felt like at that time your wife had been unfaithful to you?
Yes, ma'am.
And you asked for a DNA test?
Yes, ma'am.
You were not granted it?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not asking too much for DNA tests to be made mandatory. Men have a right to know if the child that they are raising is his, but instead the courts just blindly trust the woman and will force a man to be homeless to make child support payments.
From that point on, you were responsible for child support each and every month over the last 20-something years, and you've now just presented to the court, you are $146,918.51 in arrears.
And I look over my shoulder every day in fear of going to prison.
And then this cycle just kept continuing?
Yes, ma'am, because I can't even get my driver's license. I don't believe she is my child.
Mr. Dennis, you are not the father.
This man's life was destroyed because of these child support payments, and the sad part is that even if the child isn't his, he's not going to get any of that money back, and his ex won't get any serious punishment for what she did to him.
I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
You're not?
No.
Well, honey, I know you are attracted to me, honey.
Y'all standards are too high. Y'all are too emotional. Y'all are damaged good from past relationship.
I am not damaged.
You don't even realize you're damaged.
She's proudly saying that she's got damage as if that's somehow supposed to make men feel sorry for them. It's not a man's job to fix them or to put up with the damage that they refuse to deal with.
Your daughter just graduated high school. She want to be a stripper. What advice are you giving her?
Make sure she's
Don't
in
take
shape.
off the top or the bottoms.
No, make sure she's in shape and looks good. Because if she looks
Don't
good,
take your top
you know,
off.
I mean, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it, right? I mean, I don't want her to, but if she's gonna do it, she better look good.
What kind of a mother would go on the internet to give her daughter advice on how to be a stripper? That kind of advice will ruin their child and guarantee a life of loneliness. That is insane to me.
Move on with your life. I don't want anything to do with you.
Forget
I don't
this
want
ever
anything
happened.
to do with you. You are nothing to me right now.
I'm glad.
Yeah, okay.
And try not to ruin the next one.
Check, please. I'll pay for his coffee.
Put weight on.
What was that? Yeah, good. Wonderful. Enjoy your life.
I will, now you're not in it.
Good. Same here.
Do you feel like this is final? 100% categorically done and dusted.
A man is willing to go through hell and back for a good woman, but the second she becomes toxic or disrespectful, a man will turn his back because he knows that he shouldn't be treated like that.
I just found out that a guy that put me through the worst mental state of my life back in college just got his master's degree in licensed mental health counseling today. So
That man didn't take you through your worst mental state. He experienced your worst mental state, which is probably why he pursued that master's in mental health counseling. So he can help people like his crazy ex. But angry man, how do you know she's crazy? Good question. But here's a better question. How does she know her ex from back in college just got his master's degree?
You'd think that if this man was truly toxic and put her through the worst types of experiences of her life, then she wouldn't want to know what he's doing. His updates wouldn't needlessly trigger her, and she'd go online and endlessly complain about the trauma that he caused.
I would like to be sole managing conservator, not joint. Who does the child live with? With him. Okay. And you have stated that you're not in agreement with court costs being billed to you today. Is that correct? That is correct.
I don't understand why you want everything your way and nothing another way. That makes no sense. That's not in your child's best interest. If you had doubts about DNA, you wouldn't have signed the paper 14 years ago. If you had further doubts after that, you could have done DNA tests over the last 14 years. It's not in the child's best interest to do DNA at this point. Mr. Abrego is taking care of this child. That doesn't make any sense at all.
It's insane to me how so many of these kids are just used as pawns in their mother's quest for revenge. They are more concerned with hurting the father than actually caring about their own children.
I don't understand it. I don't know if you think this is comical or what, but this is about your child and what's in your child's best interest. It's not in your child's best interest to do that. It's in your best interest to not have to pay child support. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm denying your request for DNA testing. You should have done that many years ago, and that way your child could know if Mr. Abrego wasn't the father, then your child could know who the real father is, if that's the case. But you chose not to. You signed the paper knowingly. You chose, the paper says you.
She wants to compromise her child's well-being just so that she can get out of child support. But if the father did that, he'd be considered a broke, evil deadbeat who doesn't care about his kid.
Signed the paper saying that you admitted that Mr. Abrego was the father, that you did not want DNA testing, and that you knew that this was a legal finding in the court order, that in that paper, that he was the father. If you did have doubts, then you didn't have to sign the paper, and you chose to have him to be the father. He's taking care of this child. There's no reason for that ridiculous argument. It makes no sense. So I don't want you to ever hear that ever again. I hope you're not trying to tell your child that ever at all either, because that's completely ridiculous. Makes no sense. I'm finding that you're basically only wanting that to not pay child support. Your child support is going to be $610 a month that you're paying to Mr. Abrego. Medical support is going to be $250 a month.
What's insane is how the courts determined that the father would be a better fit for custody. That alone should honestly just tell you that this woman is just unfit to take care of her child. It's good this judge isn't having any of her crap.
Have you given him any money for the children?
No. I feed them or sometimes, and
she brings them fast food and leaves.
Okay, again. But it's food though.
But you don't sit there and spend quality time with your kids. You say, here's food, and leave.
I mean, the tablet works just fine. They can just eat and watch the tablet. Like, why is that a problem?
So you want to raise a child off of a tablet?
I mean, they have educational stuff. I don't see what's wrong with it. Like, I need to go to sleep at some point in time.
Feeding your child fast food and then having them stare at a tablet doesn't count as taking care of your children. At that point, you're pretty much showing the world how you care more about yourself than you do about your own kids.
I've actually heard a couple times to where she says, I gave birth to him. It's your job to take care of him.
You believe that?
Yes.
Interesting. Wow. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You are going to financially support these children, and I'm going to make sure of it today.
I get it, but it's too much work having a kid with autism. That's why I just leave it to him, because he's better suited for that.
You don't want to have your kids?
I mean, like, when I was pregnant, I told him I didn't want him because I wanted to go party.
How could she possibly think that telling a judge that she wanted to go out and party after giving birth is going to work out in her favor? That's the dumbest excuse for abandoning your child that I've ever heard.
Feminism is a scam. Feminism is a scam. I do not want to be independent. I want to be so codependent. I need my husband. I want my husband. I want to follow his lead. That's how God created me. He created me in a way to follow. He created me as a helpmate. He created me as an opposite to Adam, right? If women could be a woman, if women acted like women
instead of men,
because
they're acting like men,
we'd have better men.
Feminism has done nothing good for modern women. It's made them tired, bitter, and miserable. It is a total scam that too many women have bought into, and it's made everything so much worse for everybody.
I just called my fiance to tell him that I pulled over on the side of the road because I have a horrible migraine. And I was like, yeah, I'm super nauseous. I can't see straight. I can't look at the light. The walls are closing in. And do you know what this man has the audacity to ask me? He says, well, did you drink any water today? Well, did you drink any water today?
It is a fair question. He wanted to know if she's taking care of herself and to see if that's the cause of the migraine. It's not like he can magically jump through the phone and give her medication. That's nothing worth shaming a man over.
Okay. So let me just say, any woman who will berate their boyfriend, their husband in a public video, get rid of her. Listen, I know you're engaged, whoever this idiot is, right, who's engaged to her. You should call her and say, honey, you know what? I'm done. The fact that you did that, the fact that you released that video, are you kidding me?
These women have no idea how disrespectful it is to go online and bash their significant other for crap like this. Her fiance did nothing wrong, and she's acting like she made a terrible mistake in wanting to marry him.
Said in your answer that he sent you weird, if my memory is correct, videos.
He sent.
I want to see them.
I don't have the same cell phone that I used to.
Oh my goodness! How did I know
broke
that?
And this is a new one.
How did I know that? You have a new phone. Your phone fell in the toilet.
No,
how did I
it just
know that?
broke actually. But he sent me over 20 videos of him singing and playing guitar of himself. He also showed up at my house where I've made it verbally clear that he was not allowed at my house.
Show me the video. Show me the video. The weird video you said.
Those videos weren't quote-unquote weird. They were most likely cringe, and she got turned off by him recording him writing songs for her. That's not the same thing, but that's only if the videos even existed in the first place.
You complained to his boss that he was stalking you and that he was sending you weird videos. And I said to you, show them to me. And you're telling me that you can't.
I don't have them in my possession because he made me uncomfortable, so I had no reason to keep any evidence of him in my life. I wanted him deleted. He made me uncomfortable. I know that he sent me strange videos of him singing. I'm sorry I don't have them to show you.
Listen, you were taken for a fool.
What kind of a woman goes to a man's boss to get him fired over something like this? She wasn't unsafe by what this guy did. He was disgusted and she wanted to punish him for it.
Being a WNBA player is the only career on earth where when they say, hey, I'm working really hard at my job and I'd like a raise, people are like, you!
Huddle around. Class is in session. I'm going to explain this like we are 5. The WNBA made $200 million. They spent $250 million. That means they lost $50 million. So the WNBA is the only job where you can lose tens of millions of dollars and the employees still get paid. That's why they can't have a raise. I hope this was helpful.
The funny thing is that even if you watch WNBA players, they're not exactly good at their jobs. So not only are they demanding raises, they're demanding a pay rise increase for a job that they can't even do properly.
Red flags, guys.
Boy that doesn't know how to press money, and guy that doesn't know how to speak good English.
So quickly, pronounce this word.
CHAMPAGNE.
Pronounce it.
Is it chimpanzee? I don't know. Chimpanzee. Chimpanzee.
Again?
It's not a wise idea for a woman to be demanding a well-educated, well-spoken, well-off man when she can't even pronounce a word like champagne without screwing it up.
Why would we seek to, be one with the black man? We even think that being...
Thank you. Clip it. Slice it, put it on World Star. She said it, not me. Now that you're independent, you don't need to be with. There you go. There you go. And there you go. And there you go. There you go, black man. There it is. She's finally got one to say it.
Build businesses with us.
Your grandmothers and your great grandmothers had more trauma and more stress and did it better.
A man, regardless of his skin color, isn't about to help a modern woman build a business. He would just be funding something that's destined to fail most of the time, and he'd most likely get the blame, by the way, for her mismanagement.
They have exponentially less and they're handling it worse. But it's because they're free and can do what the hell they want to. They'll need to be with you. So you don't need to feel any guilt for taking care of you. For putting yourself first and making your passion, your purpose, your priority. You don't need to feel guilty because this 24-year-old woman just said it. They don't feel any guilt about it. Thank you. So don't ask black men to care about your traumas when you can't even smile at us.
These women love to throw around words like trauma as if they have it worse off than any other woman in history. In fact, they have it so bad that the only thing they can complain about is relationship crap.
Here are the results of the paternity test.
Well, what the? Come on, dog. Come on, bro.
What you doing all that for?
Read this paper. What the say?
What you mean?
Read what they say right there.
They need to do this over.
Negative. I'm not the father. I'm not the father. I ain't paying no more child support.
They need to do this over.
I ain't paying no more child support, dog. I swear to God, I already knew it, bro. Is everything okay?
Women like this have no idea how gut-wrenching it is to find out that the child that they've been raising isn't theirs. It completely shakes their worldview and can destroy them, and women like this do not care. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.